and good night. Here we go with another track day video. Wait, something's wrong. So at this point, I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm kind of freaking out. I do not want to crash this car. The car is acting in an unpredictable way. It started off really small. When I first went out there in session 1, it was just like stepping on the brakes and the car would wiggle in a way that was kind of unusual, which is unsettling. You know, you want to feel confident when you're out there on track, so you can start to, you know, faster and faster, turn some laps, and then just be confident. But I was feeling exactly the opposite. So by the time session 2 came around and it was feeling worse and worse, I said, that's it. I'm gonna cut my losses here. I'm gonna give up on the track day. I actually jacked the car up. I tried wiggling different suspension pieces. I was pretty convinced at the moment that it was in the front. Couldn't get anything in the front. I checked my lug nuts or my lug bolts. You know, I made sure they were torqued, which they were. So I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. Figured, again, I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to drive home, and I'm going to see if I can diagnose this. There's something wrong. I got to get under the car. I got to get, like, the panels off to really see what's going on. And on the ride home, it really became apparent what the issue was. Look how much the wheel is sticking out here. And then if I step on the brakes, now it totally comes in. And now it's facing the other way. It's facing it. It's very toe in at the moment. So just like a Mercedes F1 car, I've got myself variable toe here. So this is the same stretch of road, just the difference of stepping on the brake or not. So I crabbed the car home carefully. So I've got the car in the air, and even though I couldn't find anything wrong with it before, I can now. Car is in the air. Got it up on jack stands. I've got a jack there. Just extra support, and we're gonna get this wheel off because we're getting way too much play. I mean, essentially, we got something that's either way out of whack with the alignment and disconnected and gotten loose, or something's broken. Should just pull it right off. There we go. Tight fit. These are, by the way, these are the Falcon. What are these? The RT660s. And they've seen a few track days, they've seen some autocross, and they've seen some street driving. They don't look too bad. Now we gotta take a look around here and see what is going on. Where are we? Okay. The good news is nothing is totally broken. I can see the bottom control arm, the large control arm. Move in, and it's here. All right, so I'm under the car, and basically, so this is the treble side, right? And I need to take off the under tray, which I have a video on that, so I won't spend a lot of time showing you that. And I need to take off this, which is the rear diffuser. So at least the bottom portion of that needs to come off. I don't know if this part is strictly necessary, but I'm going to take off the rear diffuser just to give myself more access and more visibility down here. So notable that when we're talking about the diffuser, we're really talking about this sort of black under tray that's next to the traditional silver under tray, aluminum under tray. A couple of things to note. So this like kind of cool screen that's on the back, that actually is attached to the bottom diffuser. This screen is attached to the bottom. We're going to take that off as one piece, but this plastic piece, molded piece with the parking sensors, that's separate. Now that comes down here, so we're going to have to take off these two pieces, these two bolts here. I have to take, I think, this bolt here. None of these four here on either side. Yes, this one, because that's a hanger. You can kind of see the hanger hanging down there. Looks like it's maybe a 4mm. So this is what you're taking out. It's like a panhead screw, the washer. Top tip. So these ones here, there's one on each side. They're the biggest ones, and they hold really most of the weight of this diffuser. So my suggestion is when you're taking them off, they should be the last thing you take off. Let me support it a little bit. I'll take it out. I think. Yay. All right. We got it out. Not too bad, just some easy enough. Now this, I don't like that this is hanging like that, but that is what it is right now. All right, so now that I'm under here, I can show you what I see, and it looks like it's just the eccentric bolt is the only thing that's moving. Inboard of the car, outboard of the car. I'm outboard. Back here, moved forward. You can see that, right? I'll show you again. Now it moved inboard, moved outboard, and it doesn't look like much, but that's going to change. That's like degrees of toe change. Again, there's the eccentric bolt. Oh, this ain't good. This is just finger tight on here. This is the bolt on the eccentric nut. There's the nut. Make sure I don't get these wrong. There we are, eccentric bolt. This is seriously the worst experience. Nothing in here is right. This is a nut. Oh wow, that's what I'm actually looking for. Of course it's in the wrong spot. That's just coincidence. Oh lordy. Here it's even worse. It says nuts, and of course it's all bolts. Anyway, whatever. And of course half of it's empty. Typical Home Depot. So the bolt is almost entirely to the outside outboard of the car. So that is what we're gonna do. Never underestimate a long bar. goes. Supposedly that's all it's done. Now, I'm not going to leave it like this, just to make sure that never comes off again. So I'm going to use this as a jam nut. It's just an M12 175. And go ahead and get this on, just so that the other one never comes off again, you know? I mean, it still probably needs another, like an official alignment, and maybe I may try to do one myself at some point, but for now, she should be fixed. I'm gonna go put a jam nut on the other one too, just so it doesn't come off. Check the torque too. So I've changed my strategy. These hangers are such an absolute pain because they don't align with anything that I can't get the screws on it. So now I've taken everything else off. I'm going to do them first. And it just needs like a lot of patience when you manipulate it. I think we got it. We got it. Oh my God. Okay. So the way that I did it was I used the end of this. I aligned the hanger and then held it there. But revised instructions. When putting it back, these go on first, followed by the big ones on the sides, which hold most of the weight. And then everything else doesn't really matter because it's easy. Hey, Drumstick. Chicken Wing, say hi.
Hi.
All right, Drumstick, how's it going down there? You got that diffuser on yet? Say, I'm working on it, Dad.
Working on it.
All right, Chicken Wing, put the light so we can see it. Put the light on the work area. There you go. All right, Drumstick, let's go. I want 10 foot-pounds, okay?
No problem, Dad.
Do you know what a foot-pound is? All right, you ready? Come on out of there.
I don't need a pillow.
Hey, good job.